Alright, let's get it started. We doing the rubber reaction video. Because you know, I also love the rubber. Big Daddy. Hey, yo, I'm sorry. SCP-204, the Protector. SCP animation. I don't know this SCP. You guys don't know. I don't know every SCP. You know what I mean? SCPs there are. I'm human. I can't memorize all those thousands of SCP. But hey, you're gonna see how this one is. Would you read the description? I'll be happy to give the rubber one more subscriber. Let's get it started. Alright, let's see how this is gonna be.
Viewer discretion is advised.
And hopefully it's not too low.
There was a break in the case when David received a tip that the missing boy had been meandering around that same park again.
Okay.
He was dispatched immediately and had alerted the boy's family as well. Upon arrival, the parents were already there and were calling out to their son. Instead of a heartfelt family reunion, the boy screamed at them to leave him alone. Confused, his parents asked what was wrong and who was hurting him.
Is it like a psychological SCP where it gets you, in the mind? No? Maybe?
Jacob screamed again,
okay.
But this time, a large, solid, metallic-looking cloud formed around him. Frightened, his parents
That's
took
when
some
you back
steps back
up, yeah.
and looked to David for help. Seeing no other option, David pulled out his pistol and trained it on the boy. Hold it. We don't want to hurt you. Just want to talk.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. What did he put Glizzy out? Does he see the thing behind him? I'm so confused.
That bleak-looking sludge cloud was not happy with him doing that. Jacob yelled, "Attack!" And the cloud turned into a long, solid spear and shot towards David. He dodged and fired a couple of bullets into the cloud, causing it to distort and fade slightly. Seizing the opportunity, David charged forward and tackled Jacob to the ground. The cloud finally...
So David... Alright, I'm sorry for pausing, but like, guys, remember, you came here to see my reaction. I'm more confused. So, this David person, he knows about this SCP or something? Like, this weird anomaly, surrounding Jacob or something? Because it looked like he did this before already.
Dissipated into what appeared to be a weakened state. Backup arrived shortly after. But it wasn't the usual crew of paramedics and officers that David recognized.
SCP Foundation?
It was the Foundation.
Yep,
They took the child into custody. The parents and David were instructed to keep their mouths shut about what happened that night. Hello, everybody. I'm the Rubber.
So David even knew what it was. He just jumped in there. Euclid.
Today, we bring you SCP Foundation.
Keter? I mean, Catter? That's Catter?
Keter class object SCP-204. SCP-204, also known as the Protector, consists of two entities designated as SCP-204-1 and SCP-204-2.
Is there multiple?
204-1 is described as a techno-organic colony of nanomachines controlled by 204-2, of whom is typically a young child. 204-1 mostly spends its time as a nearly invisible cloud that stays near 204-2. When 204-2 is under threat or commands it, 204-1 will materialize. It will then take on the shape of whatever 204-2 imagines and promptly eliminate the threat. Regardless of what shape or form it takes, 204-1 remains incredibly strong, durable, and most importantly, obedient to 204-2.
There's only one person that controls it. Like, I am so confused. I want to know why it's a Catter. Okay, that's my first thingy. But where did this boy got this from? Like this machinery, this thingy.
The one drawback that 204-1 has is that it can be subdued with firearms and other conventional weaponry.
Oh, we got ad. You guys don't know about ad. I don't care what kind of ad it is. If I don't get paid at least a single penny, we're not going to watch the ad with volume. I'm going to skip it. But remember, guys, if you ever get one of my ads, watch the whole thing. And sadly, we got two ads I couldn't skip. Alright. Oh, I forgot to. There we go. Alright.
Conventional weaponry. As mentioned, instances of 204-2 are young children, typically between the ages of 4 to 14.
So there is multiple. That's what I want to know. Okay. There's only one person, one little kid with that thing. I'm like, why is it Catter? So it is
all
multiple.
of whom share histories of abuse and neglect.
Okay.
204-1 will stay with 204-2 until either the child dies or turns 14. It has been theorized that
You need to keep it until you're 14?
needs to consume
That's
organic
tough.
flesh in order to stay as powerful as it is. This may be linked to why instances of 204-2 exhibit aggressive behavior and put themselves in grave danger non-stop.
Okay.
It can also be argued that 204-2's aggression is due to the subconscious influence of 204-1, so that it can find prey to consume more easily. SCP-204 was first discovered when a child named Jacob had gone missing
as we saw in the
town.
beginning.
After several weeks, he was presumed dead.
Wait, what?
Authorities and Jacob's family, however, did not give up the search as they desperately wanted to bring in whoever abducted him. Being a police officer, David Coy was deeply invested in this case. But there were a few things that just didn't sit quite right with him about it. For starters, witnesses who saw the child before he vanished said that there was no one around him at the time.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the boy was said to be looking up and around him and was speaking to something or someone. After wandering into a local park, the kid was not seen or heard of since. When asked why Jacob was left without supervision in the first place, his parents explained that he had run away from home. As explained in a crudely written letter in crayon, he was going to do what he wanted with his friends. The child snuck out in the middle of the night and vanished. At the same time, a car was found in a residential street, completely torn apart and covered in partially devoured human remains. Similar incidents occurred until the Foundation began to put two and two together. Knowing that these events could be related, the Foundation decided to keep track of the missing child case's progress. It was proven fruitful, as the Foundation was able to follow David's investigation and discover the anomaly that was influencing Jacob. When the agents arrived, David had already subdued the child on the ground. Back at the Foundation, Jacob was contained and interviewed.
So David is not from the Foundation. That's I want to start with. It looked like he's not from the Foundation. He's just a normal detective that he saw this thingy, shot it, and subdued Jacob, and out of nowhere, he knew it was going to disappear like that. I don't know, because that seems dangerous as hell, boy. If I was there, I'm like, yo, what is that? Damn, man.
Tell me, boy, how do you feel when you killed all those people? Innocent lives that brought you no harm. Does that bring you joy? I need to feel the rush. It feels good and nice, standing in front of traffic, making other people angry. It makes me happy. But why do you need to kill them? Because I can. My friend lets me do so. He smiled and
went to E14, and we will see.
Glanced at 204-1 that was being contained in an electronically secured box placed on the table. The following is the documented discussion Site Director Julius Snow had with 05-2 concerning a containment protocol for 204-2. Sir, am I reading this correctly? Yes, it is as you see. 204-1 needs a permanent stock of candidates in case 204-2 perishes or becomes of age. But this is wrong. How could you go so low, sir?
Then getting other, young kids for this experiment.
I believe you are not so daft, Miss Snow. Here, allow me to run through it with you. All candidates for this protocol will be in the age of below 10. They will also be orphans who will have histories of abuse. They fit the criteria for 204-1 perfectly. What is the issue here? You know damn well what the problem here is. What if we can't find those perfect candidates? Julia said as she threw the files at 05-2's face angrily. There will always be candidates, Miss Snow. If we can't find them on the streets, then we'll find them on some of the less desirable channels. Human traffickers, for example. Human traffickers? Are you hearing yourself? Since when did the Foundation associate themselves with such heinous groups? We'll be giving these unfortunate young souls a life and purpose, you see. They'll be given the chance to work for the agency that's responsible for...
Isn't that SCP that we saw before? The kid that has superpowers and everything?
The containment of anomalies that are harmful against man.
Yeah, there we go. We did. I remember back then we did a reaction to this. I like this SCP. It wasn't like something, not backyard, the community something. He protects his community and all that. He has his own power. He has like a bat too, if I remember.
Mankind. Otherwise, they would probably be
Okay.
tossed into
Like,
the hands
I
of some
remember
bad
he has a
people,
bat.
Miss Snow.
If I remember.
Very, very bad people. We just have to be the lesser evil.
He has his
What
own
about
pocket
those
dimension
without
too.
histories of abuse? Here, you plan to place these children with no histories of abuse into the care of D-class personnel? Personnel who have long histories of crime and violence, just so they can be nurtured into becoming
Okay.
the perfect candidate? You're insane. Am I really? Do I need to remind you about the last time 204-1 rampaged when we had no candidates?
Okay.
It slaughtered anything it could find within 10 miles until it latched onto a poor little Jacob. Regardless, you're toying with innocent lives here. Gosh, why can't we just terminate 204-1 and forget about all these
Research.
talks about perfect candidates or whatever?
That's how it is.
You're not seeing the bigger picture,
There
Miss
you go.
Snow.
Research.
If we can make this anomaly work for us, imagine the things we can achieve. You've seen how powerful these kids can be when utilizing these nano machines. Are you talking about weaponizing these children? We've seen these nano machines in action, and they've brought nothing but destruction. You truly are insane. No, I'm practical. You're just simply too idealistic, Miss Snow. Now, will you continue to refuse to enact this containment protocol? Julia only slumped weakly into her chair and shook her head no. Great. I'm so happy we came to an understanding. You are free to go. Following this conversation, Containment Protocol 05-2, Babysitter, was greenlit to be used should there ever be a shortage of candidates for 204-1. As for Site Director Julia Snow, she tendered her resignation and has since left the Foundation.
That's what I
Prior
thought.
to leaving, she was amnestized due to her being labeled as a liability by 05-2. Perhaps she'd be rather grateful for this, as she didn't want to know if that dreaded protocol would ever come to pass. Seconds before she lost her memory, 05-2 said that he'd be watching her for the greater good.
Alright, that was a good one. I was just like in the beginning, like damn, I like that actually. I'll tell you, I love the rubber too. That was a cool one. But sadly, I have to end my video too. Don't want to be too long, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Go to 5,000 subscribers. We almost to 2K. Hit the like button too. Supposedly more. Turn the notification on the early game, which means be in the comment section first. Which brings me to the comment section. You go to me game to play. Does not have to be a Roblox game. I'm talking to you. You can tell me video to react, but please link the video in the comment section to be easy for me to find. Or couldn't be like, how you doing? We'll always try to apply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame. Out.